The Nintendo Switch Christmas eShop sales are live, and it's a winner, especially if you're hunting for budget-friendly deals. Now today, I've got 17 games for you, all under $10 or your regional equivalents, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. Also then, stick around because I've got a $10 eShop gift card winner to announce later in this video, plus another one to give away. To enter, it is simple, drop a comment down below and the winner will be announced in next Thursday's video. Now before we do dive in then, do me a favour, if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button, helps the channel a ton. Also, if you're into content like this, but maybe for PlayStation, why not check out PlayStation Corner too? It is linked down below, it has weekly deals, updates and reviews. Alright, let's get into those deals. Astroneer is here with 67% off, marking a new low price for this fantastic survival exploration game. Set during the 25th century intergalactic age of discovery, you play as an astroneer exploring distant planets in search of rare resources, uncovering mysteries, and reshaping entire worlds to your liking. Whether you're digging to the planet's core or building ramps into the sky, the freedom in Astroneer is great fun. You'll be using a deform tool to dig, collect and shape the environment, you'll explore, and you'll create bases and vehicles to aid your survival. Plus then, with 4-player online co-op, you can team up with friends as well. Now I reviewed this on the channel, really enjoyed it, it's a great entry-level survival experience, so yeah, find that video in the comments below. Grand Mountain Adventure Wonderlands is now 85% off, hitting a new low price, and this is one I reviewed on the channel, really enjoyed. Originally an Apple Arcade title, it gained additional content for its Switch release, and while its launch price caused some, let's say, hesitation, the quality of the mechanics and the variety of events more than justify giving it a go, especially at this current discount. Now this isometric skiing and snowboarding game, it lets you freely explore ski resorts and their surrounding mountain ranges. So whether you're unlocking new areas by competing in challenges or simply enjoying the scenery as you carve your own path down the slopes, the game gives you the freedom to play at your pace. For multiplayer fans as well, there's local co-op for up to 4 players. Project Warlock is now 80% off, marking a new low price for this fantastic retro-inspired first-person shooter. Now I featured it on my best shooters list, I'll link that down below, but one of the standout elements here is how it blends classic shooter vibes with modern touches like a skill tree that lets you tweak your playstyle. Now you play as a Warlock on a mission to obliterate evil across 60 levels, spanning 5 worlds from an Antarctic base to ancient Egypt to medieval castles and beyond. Each level though is packed with secrets, keys, hidden passages and puzzles, all of them then culminating in boss battles. The gameplay here, fast-paced and brutal, featuring 38 weapons ranging from blades to guns to magical attacks, and enemies, they come in all forms, flying demons, towering robots and more. Between levels then as well, as I said, customize your character, weapons, spells and more. Yeah, this is a must-play for genre fans in my opinion. Thanks to Untold Tales for sponsoring today's video then, with their new release Chernobylite, a game I originally played on PlayStation and I really enjoyed it. Now however, it's officially launched on Switch, bringing its unique blend of science fiction, survival horror and RPG mechanics to the handheld platform. If you've been looking for an intense and atmospheric experience, this is definitely one to check out. So in Chernobylite you play as Igor, a physicist and former employee of the Chernobyl power plant who ventured into the Chernobyl exclusion zone to uncover the truth behind the mysterious disappearance of his fiancée. The game, it combines survival, exploration and then non-linear storytelling, so every decision you make shapes the narrative and your relationships with companions. So yeah, I'd say come here expecting intense combat, stealth gameplay and resource management as you battle against hostile forces, mutated creatures and the irradiated wasteland itself. You'll also then alongside this be building and customizing a base, crafting weapons and gadgets and recruiting companions to assist in your, well yeah, definitely dangerous expeditions. The best part of all of this then, this complete edition includes the full game plus all of the free content updates released so far, from additional story missions and new locations to extra weapons and unique game modes. Chernobylite, it's available right now on Switch, so grab it today and dive into one of the most gripping survival experiences out there. You can find a link to check it out in the pinned comment below. Really appreciate it if you did take a look. And yeah, once again, thanks to Untold Tales for sponsoring this video. Pumpkin Jack is now 80% off, hitting a new low price. It's a must-play for fans of classic 3D platformers. Now, as I mentioned in my review, linked in the pinned comment, this one feels like a love letter to the genre with fun combat, unique puzzles, and a memorable main character. Now you play as Jack, the Pumpkin Lord. You're sent on a mission to annihilate the forces of good in the kingdom. Gameplay, it mixes platforming with combat and unlockable weapons. The combat is definitely well handled, expect to leverage combos and dodging to come out on top, and a unique twist then, Jack can detach his head to solve puzzles. On the downside, there are these on-rails moments that feel a bit unfair, but that is minor because they are few and far between. Blasphemous is now 75% off, matching its low price. It's a modern classic for fans of gothic Metroidvanias. With stunning pixel art and a deeply atmospheric world, this game is a must-play for anyone craving brutal combat and exploration. Now you play as the Penitent One, the lone survivor of the Silent Sorrow. You are trapped in a cursed land, tormented by the twisted forces of the Miracle. Your mission, break the cycle of death and rebirth, uncover the dark secrets of this world, and confront monstrous beings born from grotesque religious imagery. Now gameplay, it combines non-linear exploration with brutal melee combat, using your blade, the Mea Culpa, a weapon forged from guilt. And yeah, this is great fun. Expect devastating combos, the ability to unlock new abilities, and really gory animations. You can then customize your playstyle with relics, rosary beads, prayers, and sword hearts for stat boosts and unique abilities. Yeah, look, great fun. My only complaint, platforming here does occasionally just feel a little awkward at times. Now LEGO fans, take note, a massive LEGO sale is underway with games all priced under $6 or your regional equivalent, and it's hard not to recommend grabbing some of these at such low prices. Titles on offer include the LEGO Harry Potter collection, LEGO Marvel Superheroes, LEGO City Undercover, and LEGO Jurassic World. Now for those who enjoy the classic kind of LEGO collectathon gameplay, you're going to be diving into fun puzzles, co-op adventures, plenty of humour of course, as well as you smash, build and explore your way through iconic movie worlds. Then, however, if you're looking for something a little bit different, LEGO City Undercover is definitely worth highlighting. It's an open world experience that's surprisingly good, blending, let's say, the charm of LEGO with a GTA light style of gameplay. The Takeover is now 85% off, matching its low price. It's an underappreciated gem in the beat-em-up genre. While often compared to Streets of Rage 4, it stands tall on its own, blending retro inspiration with modern touches. Now, I reviewed this on the channel. It's an absolute blast, featuring a fun roster of characters, varied fighting styles, and unique gameplay twists, including vehicle-based moments and boss fights. The gameplay overall simply delivers classic side-scrolling action, letting you battle through waves of enemies solo or in local co-op. It is topped off then with an incredible soundtrack, and yeah, my review's below, but I can't recommend this one enough. The Smurfs 2, The Prisoner of the Greenstone, is now 75% off and new at a low price. It's a charming 3D platformer with a twist. Now, like its predecessor, Mission Fireleaf, it's a fun adventure, but this sequel shifts the formula to focus more on gunplay and arena-style combat. Now, I covered it on the channel, link below, but I will say that was a sponsored video. That said, my thoughts hold true. I do think it is a really fun experience. Now, the story, it follows Handy Smurf and his team as they try to recover the Greenstone stolen by Gargamel. A mishap occurs, the stone shatters, and yeah, it's scattered into fragments across the cursed land, unleashing its dangerous powers and actually a new villain as well, Stolas. Now the Smurfs must retrieve the fragments to prevent chaos with an unexpected ally in Gargamel himself. Now gameplay features a mix of exploration, platforming and combat using the Smurfo Mix tool. Collect resources to upgrade your abilities, discover new regions via teleporters, and team up in co-op to save the Smurf village. It's a family-friendly adventure that may be worth it for the Christmas period. Darkwood is now 70% off, matching its low price, and this is easily one of the most unique survival horror experiences on the Switch. Its top-down perspective might make you think that it can't be scary, but trust me, it gets under your skin with its atmosphere and just simply unsettling world design. Now, it's set in an eerie Soviet forest, and Darkwood challenges you to survive in a land corrupted by nightmarish forces. By day, you'll explore and scavenge materials to craft weapons, set traps, and fortify your hideout. Then when night falls, you'll hunker down and pray to make it to the morning as terrors stalk the darkness. Now, with no jump scares, Darkwood creates tension through its ambience. Additionally, each playthrough, it's unique thanks to a randomly generated map and events. TOEM is now 80% off, matching its low price, and this delightful adventure game is perfect for those seeking something relaxing. With its hand-drawn visuals, TOEM exudes charm and invites you to explore its quirky, monochromatic world. Now you'll set off on a cozy expedition, camera in hand, as you uncover the mysteries of the magical TOEM. Along the way, you'll meet an array of eccentric characters, solving their problems by snapping photos that reveal solutions. The gameplay emphasizes exploration and creativity, blending puzzle solving with this very, very laid-back atmosphere, and yeah, this is all then accompanied by chill beats. Vambrace Cold Soul is now 92% off, matching its low price. While it doesn't quite match the heights of Darkest Dungeon, it offers a stylish take on the roguelike genre that brings unique ideas to the table. Now that said, it does have balancing issues, so I'd recommend checking out a few reviews before you do go ahead and dive in. Now it's set in a frostbitten, cursed city, and the game follows a group of heroes fighting to survive in a world blighted by undead wraiths under the control of the King of Shades. You're armed though with a Vambrace, and you'll lead expeditions into lands filled with deadly combat, strange encounters, and dangerous traps. The gameplay, it revolves around party management really, and strategy. But yeah, you'll need to carefully plan expeditions, choose effective leaders and loadouts, and camp to recover. Again, not perfect, and the balancing can definitely be frustrating at times, but overall, I still had fun. The Legend of Tianding is now 60% off, matching its low price. This side-scrolling action game is a gem. Now I reviewed it on the channel, really enjoyed it, find that review link below. It is set though in the earlier 20th century. You play as Tianding, an outlaw who robs the rich to feed the poor while evading the colonial Japanese authorities. The story, it's based on real events and figures, but it unfolds in this stunning manga style. The gameplay then focuses on action and platforming with branching pathways, and yeah, just a really kind of unique location design. Between missions then, you can explore a connected world where you'll interact with NPCs, tackle side objectives, and experience minigames, though I will admit the latter can feel a little bit on the repetitive side. The combat then stands out with its fast-paced mechanics, satisfying combos, upgrade options, and memorable boss battles. So yeah, overall, if you're after a stylish action game with heart as well, this one's a winner. The winner of the week then is Diego, who highlighted King of Fighters. Congrats on the win, drop me an email for the code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next Thursday's video. Our final entries for the video then come from Dark Pictures Anthology, with both Man of Medan and Little Hope now 50% off, matching their low prices. Now these are cinematic horror experiences where your choices shape the story. You'll guide multiple characters, make life or death decisions, and explore eerie locations as you uncover unsettling mysteries. Now in Man of Medan, the diving trip takes a terrifying turn as 5 friends find themselves trapped on a ghost ship. You're battling supernatural threats as well as their own fears. Little Hope, on the other hand, takes you to a fog-drenched, cursed town where 4 college students and their professor must uncover a dark, witchcraft-filled history while trying to escape. I'm a huge fan of the series. Both games offer great narratives and creative co-op options. That said, I'd recommend Man of Medan on Switch for its slightly better port. Little Hope's dense fog and atmospheric details, they don't quite translate as well to the hardware. Still though, look, if you're into cinematic horror, both are excellent picks, and I've reviewed both of them, the videos are below. And that is the video done. Will you be adding anything to the library this week? Let me know in the comments. With that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, news and lists daily, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks everyone.